It's Rihanna. Welcome back to my channel. So today is another grocery haul day, and it's episode 2 of Aldi versus. Today I am at Food Town. I'm not sure if they're everywhere, but they are in the Houston market, and so I did want to put them on the list. I will say that I'm not looking forward to this store or this episode because I definitely don't know where anything's at, and I've only been here one other time, and it was only to buy drinks for the wedding because they have the lowest like non-alcoholic pricing, I think, for like 12 packs and stuff like that. And I think, did we get beer here too? I don't remember. But I've got my list, and let's go. Okay, here's the produce and perishables from Food Town. I've got apples, potatoes, avocado, bananas, tater tots. I got some boudin sausage, smoked boudin. I'm really excited to try that. Lunch meat, boneless, chinless chicken breast. Just figure that one out. A dozen eggs, 2 kinds of shredded cheese, some cabbage, string cheese, spray butter, and mini ice cream cones. Okay, so this is the non-perishable and pantry items that I got from Food Town. I've got applesauce, dish tabs, sweet and low, spaghetti sauce, spaghetti noodles, salsa, canned vegetables, 2 boxes of cornbread mix, a taco kit, fruit snacks, paper plates, paper towels, cream of mushroom soup, 2 boxes of the Tiny Toast cereal that I wanted to try, and a box of Frosted Flakes. Look at the flowers that my hubby got me for our anniversary. It's been a week. They are starting to die now, but some of them still look really good. Okay, so let's go over the summary of the shopping trip for Food Town. I ended up spending, on the items that were pictured, I spent $76.80. My total for the food items that are on the Aldi versus episode list was $51.49. And a couple things that I wanted to talk about regarding shopping at Food Town. I was very apprehensive going into this. They seem to appeal to the Hispanic community more. And what I mean by that is they stock a lot of like Mexican foods and like products from Mexico. I was worried that the selection of product that I would be looking for wouldn't be well represented, and I was actually pleasantly surprised to find that I was wrong about that. Their produce selection is huge, and coming from Aldi, I have a very limited selection at Aldi. I think that's one of my cons for Aldi, is that their produce is very lacking, and the quality of their produce is very hit and miss. And I found at Food Town they had a huge selection of produce, and just, I mean, like fruit, just so many fruits and so many vegetables, and so that was really awesome. They also had stuff that like I don't typically see, like cactus and things like that, and I enjoy seeing stuff like that in the grocery store, because although it's not something that I necessarily am going to use every day, the chances of me trying something new are higher because of the availability. It's there, and why not try it out? You know, I might have something that I can make with this. So I did like that. Oh yeah, another thing I want to say about the selection was, like, where the produce was just, it blew my mind in a positive way. Some of the stuff it seemed like it obviously must not get purchased a lot, like frozen chicken. If you go to Kroger's, there's like a couple different types of bagged frozen, chicken. First they have the store brand, and then they'll have like Tyson, and then they'll have like maybe a healthier version, like all natural version of it. And then they have like boneless, skinless chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast tenders, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I mean, there's so many different variations. But I noticed that at Food Town they only had one bag, and it was one bag. It was actually, they only had 2 types. There was 2 bags of Tyson. One was boneless, skinless chicken breast, and one was boneless, skinless chicken breast tenders. So as far as selection for some of the products, it was just kind of hit and miss. But I mean, every store is going to be different. So for the pricing, I noticed when I was reviewing the receipt that things that were marked on the shelf at one price didn't ring up as so on the receipt. And the only ones that I can come off the top of my head were in my favor, in the sense that, like, the boneless, skinless chicken breast from Tyson, I think the tag said $5.99. It rang up as $3.99, which is an amazing price. It makes me want to go back and buy more. And if I had a deep freeze, I probably would, because that's a great price for a bag of frozen chicken. The other issue that I noticed, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the condition of the store, I did notice that there was a smell in certain areas of the store, particularly where there was the fresh meats, and also where the eggs, so like dairy and the fresh meat area, I noticed there was kind of like a sour smell. So because of that, I didn't actually purchase the ground turkey or the turkey sausage. I did notate the price and took a picture of both. I also did not buy milk because we have a whole gallon of milk in the refrigerator right now. So once again, I took a picture and I noted the price. And I did calculate that into the results. As far as from the customer service aspect, I did notice a lot of employees working. There were several gentlemen working in the produce section that were like restocking and rotating the produce. I noticed a couple butchers coming into the meat section and like repacking, and doing whatever they do in the meat section, and some stockers and things like that, and no one spoke to me. And I don't know if that's because they just don't normally do that, or if it was because I'm not the typical shopper for Food Town. And I felt comfortable there. I'm not trying to make this about like, oh, I'm a white person shopping in a Mexican store. So let me just be clear about that. I actually felt really comfortable in the store itself, but no one went out of their way to speak to me. And so that was just something that I noticed. Overall, I was very satisfied with my experience at Food Town. I think that it actually was good to shop there because it opened my eyes about judging a grocery store by its cover or something. I don't know. I think in the end, it's going to be one of the better value stores. So we'll have to see what happens after we finish the series. So I made this chart to keep track of each store and the pricing for each item. So I have all the grocery stores written up here, and then I have all the items that I purchased right here. If I buy more than one, I put the quantity next to it. The stars next to the items indicate that the sizing is different. Like the fruit snacks at Aldi come with way more than 22, versus at Food Town, the biggest one they had was a 22 pack. So, and then I wrote down the price for each item, and then at the bottom I have the totals. So thank you for watching episode 2 of Grocery Wars, Aldi versus Food Town. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any new content, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. See you next time. Bye!